Hi, everyone. My name is Nevell Provo. I'm the founder and CEO of Smooth Meal Prep, a local meal delivery service, a family business where we focus on providing nutritious and delicious meals to your door. Before I get started with this pitch, I first want to give you a sense of who I am, as I feel it really, my values shine through the business and it will give you a better sense of the business. So, first and foremost, I'm from North Preston, one of the largest Black communities in Canada. It's a place that holds very dear to my heart. Secondly, looking at myself as an athlete, I played for Team Canada for a few years, played Division One, and really value sport and consider myself a high level competitor. Next, looking at myself as a student, I'm in my fourth year at St. Mary's University Business School, where I really value and appreciate my life and education. Well, Smooth Meal Prep. Smooth Meal Prep was founded in 2019. Since then, we have made over 800 individuals' lives easier, providing them with meals while sustaining and growing a family and community. There was three main problems that we had in mind, me and my mom, when we sat down and found this Smooth Meal Prep in 2019. The first was, we saw the problem that there was a lack of time to prepare meals for friends and family and people around us. And we really wanted to help solve that, to help keep people healthy. Secondly, looking at a lack of opportunity in our community, North Preston, again, a place that's dealt with a ton of challenges, and we really wanted to provide jobs and give the community something to look forward to. And then lastly, creating a family business. Our family, we wanted to create something that could sustain us and help grow our family for years to come. So to give you a sense of Smooth Meal Prep, I always love to tell the story about Julian Colley, someone that has become a friend of mine, through preparing his meals. So before Smooth Meal Prep, obviously, as you can tell, and still to this day, Julian Colley is a bodybuilder, one of the best in Canada. But apart from that, he's also works a full-time job and is a single dad. So Julian was spending about 10 hours a week preparing his food, grocery shopping, cleaning, measuring his specific macros that he needed to look like that. So when we met Julian, we were able to step in and give him that 10 hours back by preparing those meals and doing all those things that he had to do before to make sure he put the proper fuel in his body. And again, giving Julian that time back to spend time with his daughter, spend more time in the gym, and do crazy things like NASCAR race, which Julian loves to do. So looking at the market, the meal prep and meal kit market is a relevantly new market with substantial growth across Canada. Looking at the market size, 53,000 is the number of individuals with gym memberships in Halifax. And the reason why we focus on this number because we did surveys and about 85% of our customers had gym memberships. Again, our meals being focused on fitness and nutrition, this market segment made perfect sense for us. So doing some calculations, we predict an annual revenue of $2 million in 2023, capturing about 10% of that 53,000 number that I mentioned, and multiplying that by $375, which is our average customer spend. Scaling this across Canada, where we see ourselves in the next 10 years, that number increases to $35 million in annual revenue, looking at about 5.6 million individuals with gym memberships. And to give you a sense of the total market across Canada, 150 million was the market size according to Statista in 2018. So moving forward into competitors, there's three main competitors that we see locally and nationally. The first being Try Saute, a business that does something similar with their freshly meal prepped, but comes in at a higher price and charges delivery. Looking at Chef's Plate and HelloFresh, similar services, but a bit different as to where they provide the meal kits, where you still have to cook yourself. Again, two brands with more brand recognition, but it's a complete different service there. And bringing in Smooth Meal Prep, we really plan to and have differentiate ourselves with affordable, fresh meals that have a ton of variety. And again, the piece that most of these competitors don't have is the fitness and health focused plans that are also customizable, to provide meals for guys like Julian who are very specific with their needs. So why us? In just 17 months of operating, we have positioned ourselves to be a household name for meal prep in Halifax. With over 40 different menu options, we really pride ourselves on variety, a simple to use website, and three main plans consistent around carb cycling, fat loss, protein plans for athletes, and customizable meal plans, again, as my friend Julian would use. Second, looking into our team, again, my name is Nevell Provo. I'm the CEO. My mother, Karen Provo, is the head chef. My brother, Nevell, is the COO, a family business. Again, something that we take a ton of pride in. It has its challenges, but we definitely work through, and really gives us fuel to keep going. Apart from that, we have 9 additional employees. These are consisting of chefs, other cooks, kitchen aid, delivery drivers, a bookkeeper, and an accountant. Looking at one of our advisors, Greg Curran, someone that we're truly, thankful and grateful to have on our team, the founder of True Leaf, and considered to be one of the most successful entrepreneurs in Atlantic Canada history. So the business model. Our Smooth Meal Prep, we're based off weekly subscriptions, so orders are placed through our website. Customers get 12 meals for the week. This is delivered on two different days, Sunday and Wednesday, ensuring the freshness of the meals, and really gives us a chance to, we consider our drivers not only be drivers, but to be fitness coaches. So through, these 2 delivery days, our drivers can check in with our customers, see where they're at with their fitness goals, and really give them any advice and motivation that they have, as our goal is to keep people on track with their goals. And again, these price ranges from about $125 a week to $450 monthly. So the financial projections. In 2019, we had $195,000 in revenue, operating at about 40% profit margins. And for 2020, we're on pace and actually have goals to double that for this year. So coming into COVID, we're all, it's kind of the elephant in the room. We've all dealt with this. We're all kind of on our way out of this. Smooth Meal Prep, again, was on pace to double. And, this was a time that was a lot of uncertainty, and some of our customers actually, for different reasons, had to cancel their subscriptions. So one of our customers that's been with us for a long time, I decided to reach out to him and see, what was happening and how we could help. And he quickly, shared with me that he just couldn't afford to have our meals come to himself and still have to pay for meals for his family. So through conversation, we said, hey, what would it look like if we were able to provide meals for you and your family? And he quickly, his eyes lit up, and he said, my daughter eats the meals anyway. So we were able to create a family meal plan where, he was able to provide meals for him and his family. And through this family meal plan, we, really seen our sales actually grow 15% during COVID. And this is a plan that we will continue to use moving post-COVID. So lastly, moving into our ask, our first ask is for funding, to help us build our app that will help order and delivery tracking. And then secondly, tapping into the Enactus network to meet with other entrepreneurs, other vendors, and help us grow this across Canada. Thank you.